On a warm afternoon in June, a modern Boeing 787 Dreamliner took off from Ahmedabad, India, carrying 242 people on board. The flight Air India 171 was heading to London Gatwick. The skies were clear, everything looked normal. But 32 seconds later, that plane was gone. It crashed into the ground in a fireball, killing nearly everyone on board, and 19 people on the ground. And the most haunting part? What the black box recorded. One pilot asked, "Why did you cut it off?" The other said, "I didn't." This wasn't weather. This wasn't a bomb. This was something much stranger. Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking airline disasters in recent memory, what really happened, what the pilot said, and why this crash might have been completely preventable. On June 12, 2025, Air India Flight 171 began its takeoff roll around 1:38 p.m. local time. It accelerated normally, rotated off the runway, and climbed to about 150 feet. But just seconds into the climb, both of its engines shut down. Not failed, shut down. The plane began to drop hard and fast. Then from the cockpit voice recorder, we hear this chilling exchange. Pilot 1, "Why did you cut it off?" Pilot 2, "I didn't." That was one of the last things said before the crash. Every jet has fuel control switches, usually guarded to prevent accidents. On the Boeing 787, they're protected with mechanical safety locks. According to the preliminary report, both switches were somehow moved from run to cut off within 1 second of each other. That action immediately cut off fuel to both engines just seconds after takeoff. So how did it happen? That's the big question. Investigators said it's highly unlikely this could happen accidentally. The switches require force to move. They're protected. They're meant not to be bumped or brushed. And yet both were moved. Here's where things get even stranger. The pilot said, "I didn't touch the switch." The other asked, "Why did you cut it off?" But no one admitted to doing it. It's like each thought the other did it. There's a theory that one pilot may have accidentally shut off a switch while performing another task, but shutting off both at the exact same moment, that's hard to explain. Could it have been a mechanical failure, sabotage, something overlooked in maintenance? Right now, no one knows for sure. Let's talk about what investigators have ruled out. Bird strike, no signs. Bad weather, clear skies, fuel contamination, ruled out. Terrorism or sabotage, nothing found. Pilot fatigue, not a factor. The only clue left was those two switches, and the fact that they were not inspected, despite a safety bulletin from the FAA in 2018 warning airlines to check for exactly this kind of issue. Boeing, the FAA, and Indian regulators are now taking a fresh look at 787 systems. Airlines around the world are reviewing their procedures. But the scary part, many 787s are still flying, and the exact cause hasn't been confirmed yet. Until the final report comes out, we don't fully know if this was a 1 in a billion event or the tip of something bigger. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. This kind of reporting takes hours of digging through technical reports, transcripts, and survivor data. If you want to see more aviation stories like this, real, researched, and human, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. And comment below, what do you think happened in that cockpit? We'll keep following the investigation. Until then, fly safe, ask questions, and never stop looking deeper than the headlines. Rest in peace to all lives lost on Air India.